Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Tundra Tactical, because you keep asking for it, we're going to tell you once again what your pistol caliber says about you. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and let's start the show. Remember when that guy on Kickstarter got $50,000 just to make potato salad, and then the entire internet tried to copy him? Well, we had a pretty popular video last summer, and we've been trying to copy it ever since. So strap in for our next attempt to regurgitate the same content with a new coat of paint for the 8th or 9th time. If your favorite caliber is .38 Special, then there are several deprecating qualities I'd like to point out. First of all, it's a revolver cartridge, so you are to be avoided at all costs like the self-hating FUD you are. It's cool that you enjoy shooting revolvers, but if this is your favorite caliber, it's not cool and I don't like you. Your mother doesn't like you. Your father shouldn't be proud of you, and your gym teacher was probably right about you. Not only have you made the choice to love a cartridge that goes into a filthy wheel gun, but you also chose the most boring rimmed cartridge to ever exist. It became wildly popular with police because their .357 hurt their delicate little fingies too much, and it was deemed inferior to the 9mm when Mel Gibson started showing off his Beretta 92 FS while roundhouse kicking dickwads in their giggle bits. Meanwhile, Donnie Glover was just moping around with his hands in his pockets complaining about how he's getting too old for this shit, while carrying, you guessed it, a .38 Special in a leather holster no less.
I'm too old for this shit.
This is exactly when and how it happened. If you disagree with me, I encourage you to vote me out of office by supporting the folks over at lemonparty.org. You drive a Geo Tracker because you're a sportsman, but don't want too much vehicle. You put ketchup on your steak. You don't use SPF 50 and don't understand why anybody needs sunscreen that strong. The Black Eyed Peas are too hardcore gangster for your taste in rap music. The Black Eyed Peas are also way too heavy metal for your taste in rock music. You're the kind of guy that would buy a ribbed condom and turn it inside out just before using it. And you don't know why anybody needs fully automatic rifles when you should only need one round to kill a deer. 25 ACP. This one shouldn't even be controversial. This is a caliber that costs too much and does too little. I'm not even sure why this caliber came to exist. Yes, I know. I could look it up on the internet, but I'm not going to. That's Ian McCollum's job. What I do know is that by some happenstance you've decided that this is your favorite caliber and somehow you stumbled onto this video, you're probably going to be leaving shortly. Preferring this caliber tells me that you're not a man who enjoys extremes. Skydiving, bungee jumping, diving with sharks, not wearing a helmet while roller skating, carrying liability-only insurance on your car, and eating dry crackers without a beverage nearby are all activities you will actively avoid for the sake of safety. Honey mustard is too spicy for you. Wine coolers get you messed up. You secretly enjoy Dilbert comics, but would never admit it because you don't want to seem too edgy. You think LaCroix is exploding with flavor. In small talk, you tend to avoid the topic of weather for being too controversial. You think that Norway may have taken too strong a stance during World War II. Two-ply toilet paper is overkill because one-ply is just good enough. Duct tape is too sticky. You have to get hyped up to watch golf because there's just too much drama. And you never put super into your car at the pump because you're worried about the extra performance due to the increase in octane. Is 7.62 Tokarev your favorite caliber?
Excellent!
This is a round that is capable of traveling 1,700 feet per second from a 4-inch barrel, plus or minus some actual facts, and totally not just some random statistics that I'm pretty sure are close enough. That means that this round will defeat soft body armor, and if you're all about that tactical life, this will cause you to go from 6 to midnight real damn quick.
Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
Before you embarrass yourself by letting your mom see what just happened in your sweatpants, I'd like to remind you that this dangerous little pill only shoots from dumpster guns. Many of you might even own one of the 2 dumpster guns that shoot this pistol caliber. That's right, only 2 pistols were ever made chambered in this cartridge, and a handful of PDWs that you're probably not allowed to own. As you might have guessed, both these handguns are Comblock products, and they are trash. If you somehow still favor this caliber, you clearly go out of your way to make things as challenging as possible for yourself. You make your own charcoal. You use speaker wire to install new outlets in the guest bedroom. You claim to prefer riding your bike to work, and your commute includes a stretch on the interstate highway. You still use a BlackBerry. Your kitchen stove is wood burning. You eat soup with a fork. Your nickname is New York Revolver Reload Mike, and your real name is actually Mike. You bought a Glock and removed all the stippling. You reload steel ammo. You hunt pheasants with a bow and arrow. Your preferred video game control method is the use of a steering wheel controller. When you put too much toothpaste on your toothbrush, you do try to squeeze a little bit extra back into the tube. Oh, and you've never heard of overpenetration.
Hey, that's what she said.
380 ACP is a caliber that falls into a unique category. On one hand, if you carry this caliber, it's at least strong enough that I'll appreciate that you're part of the responsible carry brotherhood. On the other hand, I will also need to insult you to your face for carrying an anemic abomination of a round when 9mm handguns can be had in the same overall size. Today's alien technology built into modern handguns allow handguns like the LC9 and the PF9 to be just as small and concealable as tiny 380 guns. Not that we'd ever advocate owning these dumpster fire guns, plus 380 is more expensive than 9mm to shoot. So where exactly is the advantage? If you dare tell me that the recoil on the 380 is more manageable and that's why I prefer it, I will instruct Jake to teabag you in your sleep. You're lying to yourself and you can't be trusted.
You liar!
You drive a Chrysler 300 because you think it looks like a Bentley. You bought a partner pump instead of an 870. You make nachos with Kraft singles. Your Air Jordans were made in Bangladesh. You prefer the Canadian Football League. Your children play with Mega Blocks. Your favorite meat is hot dogs, and your favorite scotch is distilled in Maryland. 500 Linebaugh was created by John Linebaugh after he decided that the loads he was developing for his .45 Colt revolvers made them explode from overpressure, and he was interested in proving Darwin correct. Seriously, I've never shot this cartridge, and I don't plan on ever giving it the opportunity because I'm a fan of keeping the nerve endings and cartilage of my hands and wrists exactly where they currently reside. Unless you're some sort of genetic abomination, firing this caliber is likely to leave your brain matter shaken like an unwanted baby. Oh, Eric. Don't hate us, Internet. If this is your idea of the perfect pistol caliber, you probably drive a monster truck. Your furnace runs on rocket fuel.
What's up, y'all?
You have the local volunteer fire department on speed dial. Total daily allowances are a good starting point. Your insect repellent is just a block of DEET. Your lawnmower has a Hemi under the hood. You have a mountain lion as a house cat, and you'd convert your home's electrical energy systems to run on private nuclear power if the dweebs in the city council would quit asking you about your education and experience with nuclear fallout prevention. Also, you have no calluses on your hands because they get ripped clean off every time you go shooting. So that about wraps it up, guys. If you dislike this video, then you should see some of our other content. But if you like the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and share it around with your friends. Consider subscribing to the channel and checking out our Patreon page to stay up to date on current and future content. And if you haven't done so already, head on over to tpublic.com to check out one of the sweet new Tundra Tactical t-shirts. Thanks for watching, guys, and you can now find us on Instagram at Tundra Tactical MN.